your Mac has a built-in way to take screenshots and screen recordings. First, check to make sure you have it enabled and you haven't changed the keyboard shortcuts to something else by going into System Settings and then go down to Keyboard, click Keyboard Shortcuts and go to Screenshots. And here you're going to see the various screenshot combinations that you can use. Now the first four here seem to provide all the functionality you may need for taking screenshots, but I'm going to ignore all of them and only actually focus on this one, the Screenshot and Recording Options shortcut. Shift-Command-5. Make sure you have that turned on. Make sure it's set to Shift-Command-5. This is the only one you need to remember. So to use this tool, use that keyboard shortcut. And then you're going to get these controls along the bottom. And they allow you to select the type of screenshot you want. You can capture the entire screen, which would include multiple screens if you have more than one screen connected to your Mac. You can capture a window. You can capture a selected portion of the screen. You can also do a screen recording. That's a video of what you're doing over a period of time. That's for the entire screen or for a selected portion. There's also options, and this is where you can customize exactly what happens. So you can have the screenshot saved to the desktop, to documents. You can have it go just to the clipboard. So it's just there, it's ready to be pasted, but the file isn't saved anywhere. You can have it go immediately to a new mail message or be sent to the Messages app. You can have it just open up in the Preview app, so the file isn't saved yet, but it's in preview. You could mark it up and then save it. You can choose any other location, so you can choose another folder that you want the screenshots to be in. You could set a timer so it'll delay 5 seconds or 10 seconds when you take the screenshot. This allows you to maybe position your pointer or open up a menu during that time. You can have a floating thumbnail shown, and I'm going to select that so we can see that. You can also have it remember the last selection when you are taking a selected area and whether or not the mouse pointer is shown. So with all that selected, let's capture the entire screen. I'm going to click Capture. There's the floating thumbnail. I'm going to click on it. If I don't click on it, after a few seconds it will go away and the file will save to its location, whatever you've selected, whatever folder or open in preview or whatever you have as the destination. But if I click on the thumbnail, now it goes into this little window here that's not in any particular app. It's just a little floating window. It's kind of an intermediate state before it's saved. And I can use markup tools. I can click here and use all the markup tools that I talked about before in the markup tools tutorial. I could also click here just to throw it away. So if maybe I try to take a screenshot and I didn't quite grab what I wanted to, I can hit the trash bin button here, toss it away and try again. I could also share directly from here. So instead of letting it save to whatever the destination is, I could do something else with it. Or I can just click Done when I finished marking it up with these tools and it will go to its destination. Now let's try some of the other options here. If I click Capture Selected Window, you can see that moving over a window will capture just that window, and I can click there and now I can see that my screenshot is just that one window. If I do Capture Selected Portion, then I get this box and I can drag the corners or click and drag the entire thing and decide to just select a certain portion of the screen if I wanted to, like that, and I could click Capture. A good tip here is that you could do Command C at this point, and no matter what your destination is, Command C would simply copy this to the clipboard and you'd be done. But I'll click Capture and now it goes to this little floating thumbnail and I can go in, annotate it, and do all the different things with it. If you switch to screen recording, you can capture the entire screen or you can do a selection. If we do the entire screen, we'll see the options change a little bit. So now I have fewer options where to save to, but I can now have it open instead of in Preview. It will open in QuickTime Player where I could do other things with it, say trim it or export it in a certain format. And I can also choose a microphone. So it won't record the audio on the computer itself, but it will record from the microphone so you can narrate what's going on. And you can choose whether or not mouse clicks are shown. So I can record and then say I can click on various places, click there, do that. Now how do you get out of it? Well, look up here. This will appear, this little circle with the square in it. You can click there and it will stop. And now you can click there and now you get this little player instead of a set of markup tools or anything like that. You get trimming tools here. and you can click Done and it will save it to whatever location you had. So in this case I chose my Documents folder and I can see the screen recordings here. So this is the one I just made, and if I double click to open it, it will open up in QuickTime Player, and I can see there, even those clicks are little circles. See how they work like that. So that's how to create a video that captures what's going on your screen over a period of time.